Welcome back. Well, to shed more light on this visit and the meeting between the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, we have the pleasure to have this phone with Mr. Abdel Rahman, the political analyst and writer. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Hello to the viewers.
Thank you so much. Well, Mr. Abdel Rahman, give us your insight concerning first the timing of the visit by the President of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan.
This is very important timing, of course. Too much files are opened on too many arenas, and I believe the two leaders to have too many to discuss concerning the mutual interests and the common relations and too many challenges that the Arab nation is facing right now. I believe that there are economical challenges and there are political challenges, and we have strong relations to make it even more strong, and we have a strong base of cooperation, and we need to make it even stronger. Of course, there are pillars of our relations since years, since the establishment of the United Emirates as a country, when Egypt has supported strongly the new state in 1971. It was a young country at this time, of course, and Emirates has received an open support from the Egyptian side. Egypt supported the UAE at that time with an army of engineers and doctors and teachers and professors, and even helped the new country to strengthen its foundations and develop various governmental and economical affairs. We have a long history, and we have a bright future to build together. And of course, it's time for a new phase concerning the working together towards those challenges and those hopes.
Yes, so Mr. Abdurrahman, you mentioned a very important point, which is how Egypt have supported the United Arab Emirates since the year 1971, and the historical ties between both countries. Actually, what I would like to ask you, your also insight concerning the appreciation of the United Arab Emirates for this, because it's returning back all what the support that Egypt have supported it, and there's a big support now from the United Arab Emirates to Egypt.
Of course, we have showed a great appreciation for the Egyptian role, not only for Emirates, but all the brothers in the Arab region. I believe in the Arabic East owes Egypt a lot, and I believe Egypt, on the other side,
yes,
believe in the unity of the Arabic East. With the leadership of Egypt and other brothers in the region and other friends in the region, we can, only this way, we can challenge the threats that's gathering all around us, and face the new challenges that we are facing abroad. We have a very important and compelling threat right now. There is a new world is being established. There is a new order, new pillars are being built for a better world. We are facing the consequences of what they called the New World Order, which was unfair and unjust to all of the nations. We are witnessing right now the collapse of the dollar currency. That means a lot, and Egypt has the leading role. Egypt's 30 June revolution has started the direction of facing and confronting what they call the new world order, what they call the domination of the dollar economical regime. I believe that Egypt has led successfully the role to give a strong hand to face the dollar currency domination. And I believe that we are witnessing the success of the Egyptian role all around the world, facing that domination, which are collapsing right now. And we are witnessing new net of currencies working together for the best of all nations, not for the best of one regime,
yes.
which was
yes.
the Western regime.
Yes. So the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, for his part, said to the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan that he really he is proud of the Egyptian-Emirati relations, which is really has been boosted and is going on the right track. For his part, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan have expressed to President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi the strong ties between both countries and the historical ties between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates. Also, he said or spoke about his country's aspiration for the investment and trade between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates. So, could you shed light on this point, please?
Well, of course, concerning the economic operation between the two countries, there are investments and cooperation in a large scale. On so many fields. We have sustainable development projects, and too many cooperation agreements already have been signed. There are more than 18 agreements with an investment value of close to 2 billion, or 1.9 to be exact, 1.9 billion dollars, with an increase in investments, the Emirati investments, of course, by more than approximately 16% during the last 2 years.
Yes.
And it's, of course, an important to note that here comes the result of the UAE belief that Egypt is an excellent base for investments in the region. That comes, of course, as a result of the success or the successful Egyptian effort to open mind and to change the laws to a better investments environment, not just for our brothers, but in the region, but also to the whole world, either from the east or from the west.
Yes. So, Mr. Abdurrahman, also the cooperation is not only between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates. They agreed not only on the economic cooperation and trade and investment, but also President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have said previously to Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan that Egypt is willing to help the United Arab Emirates as it's going to organize the COP28 of the climate change, as Egypt have previous experience and a successful one. So if you shed light on this point, please.
I believe that the huge success of Egypt accomplished by the Egyptian leadership of the COP27 summit in Sharm el-Sheikh held last year, I believe that huge success urges Emirates to do even better, of course, with the help of the expertise and the experts and the very strong and positive results that Egypt has achieved. We reach out the recommendation of having the new fund for supporting the climate change all over the world, and we have succeeded to make the words come true and come for real and come for deeds for the whole world, especially the Western countries that are responsible for the most of the pollution in the world and in the environment, to pay for mending the wounds of climate. And of course, Emirates taken now the lead of the summit, and of course, with the help of Egypt, we can push it over for more success and for more efforts towards climate change, which concerns not only the region but the whole world.
Yes. Also, Mr. Abdel, both leaders, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed and President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, have spoke about the issues and the regional issues of mutual concern. Do you think that both countries have the same stances, the same stance concerning the Middle East crisis?
I believe that afterwards the June 30 revolution, Egypt has started a new direction for the region to follow. Only Egypt has started the direction of making the balance between relations between East and West. When Egypt has started the strong relations with Russia and other countries in the East like China, it has taken the lead for all nations in the Arabic world to follow. Only then, when Egypt started this direction, the Arabs have found it, this is the right way. We can make the balance in our relations between East and the West by changing the thoughts, the strategy from followers to the West to another sort of relations based on only the best interests of both sides. We are seeking the mutual understanding and the mutual cooperation based on our own best interests as Egypt or as Arabs. This is the stand, this is the very important situation that Egypt has started, and of course joined later by other countries like Saudi Arabia, like Emirates, like we are now witnessing the important agreement between Saudi Arabia and Iran, and of course we are witnessing the new relations between the Emirates and Saudi Arabia with Russia. We are witnessing the strong relations, even economically, with using the ruble and the yuan and other currencies to face the domination of the dollar. Together we can change the world. Together we have the Gulf countries still have a very important card, which is oil. That means they can still control and they can still have its own word. Gulf countries need to realize that the USA is not the trustworthy partner, but only a country that we can seek our own best interests with. And of course, as we have this balance of relations between the East and the West.
Yes. So, Mr. Abdel, also during the talks, as we've mentioned, they talked about the economic cooperation and trade and investment. Would this discussion or meeting would push forward the Arab common market?
Yes. Well, of course. I believe that enlarging the Arabic market and make it even independent, which means we can depend on ourselves, we can cooperate together, we can work together, we can develop together some sort of understanding, some sort of an Arabic identity of our markets. This is a very important thing to start. When we have this independence and the independent vision of building the new
Yes.
Egyptian Arabic markets based on our own identity, our own heritage, our own way of life, not as others' ways of life, like Western or Eastern. We have the civilization, we have the expertise, we have the knowledge, we have the manpower, and of course we have the sources of money to start up changing the face of our markets based on our own identity. This can be led by brave leaders like Mr. Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, Mr. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and other partners in the region who can help him develop this understanding in Emirates and other countries.
Yes, yes. So, Mr. Abdurrahman, also with the meeting or the visit by the United Arab Emirates President, meeting with President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, the meeting would meet or address the aspirations of the two countries for more cooperation and coordination?
Well, of course. And of course, we have a very important point here that concerning indulging and the reunion and the comeback of the Syrian state to the Arabic world, which also
Yes.
was started as the call of Egypt, the Egyptian call for Syria to come back to the Arabic League and the Arabic line. And this, of course, with the call and the invitation from Egypt has received positive situations from Gulf countries, which means that Syria now is taking its seat back in the Arabic League. And of course, other challenges to face together, like the Iranian threat, the Turkish threat, the Zionist threat, which I believe that those three threats or three dangers should be faced by cooperation between the Arabic nations, so we can force those powers to know that and to realize that the Arabic nation is standing as one solid front.
Yes. I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Mr. Amr Abdurrahman, the journalist and the political analyst. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone, and thank you for your valuable information. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break, and I'm going to be back with you.